Good to see you again. Before we start with some more content, I just want to check in to see how the first exercise has gone. I imagine you've got a first draft of your pre-competition routine. What showed up for you? Did you have a mantra to help you focus your attention on what you wanted to achieve that day? Were there certain cue words utilised? And what did you utilise to shift your attention externally? Your routine is most likely still in draft form, and what we run through in this session will help to craft and consolidate your routine. The first element of a pre-competition routine is about shifting your attention and intention to what you want to achieve that day. To help reflect on this, it is useful to consider more about who you are. Anytime you are showing up to compete, you'll be bringing parts of yourself into the arena. Being clear in your mind about what you're about to do today sets you up to understand and deliver what success is for you. Again, as we talk through the session today, reflect on when you have considered this before. Remember, success leaves data, and we're aiming to mine it to help your consistency and performance. The work to bring clarity to your attention and intention prior to compete starts with reflecting on who you are going to be, and what you want to achieve. Performing is an opportunity to express your values in a competitive environment. Having clarity on this will enable you to bring your focus to the here and now just before you compete. Take some time to reflect on the questions above. Here they are again as a reminder. What showed up for you when you were reflecting on your routine? Did you have a mantra to help you focus your attention on what you wanted to achieve that day? Were there certain cue words you utilised? And what did you utilise to shift your attention externally? What you want to achieve that day is a goal. What types of goals have you set yourself previously for competitions? The next element to consider for your routine is what your headline cue words are. Remember, cue words can be metaphors or images. And remember what I said about considering moving away from the small technical details and instead to focus on headline cues that can be, said in a few words, a metaphor or a picture. Make a note of what is standing out for you right now in regards to your headline cues. The third element we considered in session 1 relate to what enables you to shift from an internal to an external focus prior to competing. This may be a physical action, bouncing tennis balls, choosing to focus your eyes on a visual cue, noticing the earth beneath your feet, watching your opponent. What have you used previously, and what might you include in your routine now? In some sport, there's an opportunity to have an in-competition routine. This is a routine that you might use in gaps in the competition when there is time to reset. So, for example, in football, a free kick or a corner, a drinks break, before a scrum in rugby, between balls being bowled in cricket, pre-serve in tennis. This type of routine will help you stay focused or reset if you notice your mind is not where you want it to be. This will enable you to regulate your emotions and to bring your attention to your key cues. Regulating your emotions is a skill you can learn, which enables you to have all types of emotions and still be able to focus on the skills you want to deliver. Your in-competition routine may be exactly the same as your pre-competition routine, or maybe a shortened version, and may also include a quick reflection and acceptance of what has just happened. The aim is to prepare you for what is next, regardless of what has happened previously. You know this already, but it is inevitable that you'll make a mistake when competing. Everyone makes mistakes when competing. That is sport. The mistake is rarely the issue. It is what you do after the mistake that counts. Another inevitable is that you will have thoughts and feelings that you may not like when competing. A third inevitable is that you get a real high after a great shot, move, or execution of your skill. A rehearsed in-competition routine will help you to deal with all of these. Does this sound familiar? And what have you done in the past when any of these three inevitables have shown up? What have you used to help you gently shift on from the past and into what you want to do next? Maybe consider including a physical drill to help bring your mind back to the here and now. There'll be some examples in a bit. It's a bit cheesy, but your mind can time travel, but your body can't. So use your body to bring your mind back to the present. A simple and quick grounding technique is a good idea for this. You may have seen athletes tying up their shoelaces in a breaking competition. That's an example of this. If you bring your attention fully to doing an exercise like this, it will help to shift your attention to the present. Other more repeatable grounding techniques, which will also cause less annoyance, could simply be paying attention to the earth beneath your feet, or getting your feet active to go again. Again, this needs to be pre-planned, so you can go into autopilot with your in-competition routine. Remember, our brain capacity is precious, so don't waste it. You can follow this up with an acknowledgement that you are choosing to be right here, right now, and then let your mind go back to what your intention is today, and then shift to your cues and whatever actions enable you to shift back to an external focus. Taking what we've outlined, how might you adapt your pre-competition routine to craft your in-competition routine? Sometimes referred to as between shot in tennis, for example, a between shot tennis routine. That's the wrap up of session 2. Again, if you want to go back and listen, please do. And if not, if you're ready, let's move on to exercise 2.